Hey y'all, it's Michael from Merrilly EverAfter, and we have an exciting video for you guys today. We are going to be counting down our top 5 favorite future Marvel attractions coming to Walt Disney parks all across the globe. Now, if you don't already know, Disney's in the process of updating a lot of their parks. For example, Hong Kong Disneyland Resort is actually spending $1.4 billion to update their park. This park has been seeing a lot of losses financially over the past couple of years, probably thanks to opening Shanghai Disneyland Resort, but nevertheless, they're updating the park. They're going to be adding a Frozen Land that'll be opening in 2020. They're redoing their hub, and they're adding a Marvel-themed area to their park that should have a couple of great rides. All Disney parks are constantly being reimagined, trying to figure out what's new and better. Now, one of the reasons is they're constantly under pressure now from Universal Studios. Think about Harry Potter World. Just a few years ago, Universal Studios mattered, but not as much as they do now. So Disney's under pressure, and this has actually kind of caused like a theme park war, which we, the guests, have been really victors in this war because we've gotten some great rides. So today we're going to be talking about these top 5 future Marvel rides that are coming to all over the globe at Disney parks. So are you ready? Here we go. Number 5. AntMan and the Wasp Nano Battle. Opening March 31st, 2019 at Hong Kong Disneyland Resort. AntMan and the Wasp Nano Battle is an interactive dark ride which will involve guests visiting the Science and Technology Pavilion at Stark Expo before traveling in S.H.I.E.L.D.'s state-of-the-art vehicle to destroy bad guys. The Stark Expo has already been established in the park thanks to the Iron Man experience, which opened in 2017. So on this ride, you will fight with AntMan and the Wasp, engaging in a battle against Zola and his army of Hydra swarm bots. This ride will be replacing the old Buzz Lightyear Astro Blaster ride, and it'll have the same kind of effect as Buzz Lightyear Astro Blaster. They're repurposing the old show building, giving it a facelift, and creating a fun interactive game that will be framed around this beloved Ant-Man. So we're super excited to ride this ride. It should be a lot of fun. But in comparison to some of the other plans for Marvel attractions that Disney has, this one kind of seems to be small potatoes. Small potatoes. Where did that idiom even come from? Okay, Google. Where did small potatoes come from? No, I don't want to see pictures of small potatoes. Let's see. Small potatoes are unimportant because most of the people in the world would rather eat bigger potatoes. Yeah, I guess that works for this. Moving on. Number 4. The Avengers roller coaster, opening 2020 at Disneyland Paris. Iron Man, Captain America, and the Avengers will re-theme Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith and create a hyperkinetic adventure opening in 2020 in Disneyland Paris. That being said about this ride, there's not a lot of information on it yet. We do know that it'll be repurposing the Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith, and it'll be themed towards the Avengers. But other than concept art, there's not much to get super hyped over. We do know that the line will probably take place in Tony Stark's lab or maybe even the Avengers team building. But other than that, we don't know very much. But we are super excited because Rock and Roller Coaster is a fun roller coaster. And imagine it being themed to Captain America and Iron Man fighting off enemies. It should be a lot of fun, especially if the Avengers are involved.
And Hulk. Smash.
Number 3, a SpiderMan Ride, opening 2020 at Disneyland. Folks, when I was doing research about this one, at first it sounded probably like the most boring of all the attractions coming to Marvel Lands in the future. It's projected to be a dark ride that is screen-based, most likely 3D, kind of like Mania. And this one, guests will fight with Spider-Man, employing web shooters to catch criminals in New York City. When I first discovered this, I was like, really? I mean, Toy Story Midway Mania already exists. Why would you need to have a similar ride like this? But after doing some research, I discovered a patent that Disney recently filed for with the description, "This vehicle could make you feel like you're swinging through the trees like Tarzan, or soaring through the streets of New York City with Spider-Man." It appears to be a pendulum that can swing back and forth and rotate left and right. So imagine this. strapping in to a seat, raising up into the sky with Spider-Man and soaring, using webs to go through and in between the buildings of New York City. And at the same time, you're equipped with a shooter, a web shooter of some kind, that'll shoot at TV screens as you come up to them. And you can catch the bad guys and score major points. I'm just geeking out thinking about it. That just sounds like so much fun. Imagine Toy Story Midway Mania crossing over with the ride like Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey over at Universal Studios. This could be an extremely fun ride, but it's also extremely hypothetical. I've not found any proof to prove that that's what Disney's doing, but the possibilities are endless. This could end up being the best ride of all 5 of these, or it could end up being the worst of the 5.
This sucks.
Number 2, Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster, opening 2021 at Epcot. This Guardians of the Galaxy themed roller coaster is a one-of-a-kind family attraction. It'll be one of the longest enclosed roller coasters when it's added to Future World at Epcot. It'll feature a unique story currently being created by Walt Disney Imagineering and will include a new innovative ride system that is guaranteed to wow guests. One of the ways that we know it will wow guests is by its unique coaster cars on the trains. These cars are designed to spin exactly where Disney wants you to look. Unlike Primeval Whirl, where gravity and a little bit of luck kind of move you around and you just see whatever, this car is actually designed to spin you to look directly at show scenes while you're on the coaster. We do know it will be staying with the Epcot theme. That's what Disney has said, so I'm guessing there will be part in the story where you're protecting the planet and being eco-friendly, but we'll see how that goes.
What are you doing?
I'm distracting you, you big turd blossom.
Number 1, the Avengers roller coaster, opening around 2022 at Disneyland. Part of Phase 2 of Marvel Land at Disneyland will feature an Avengers e-ticket attraction. E-ticket just means one of their biggest, fanciest attractions. Most likely a roller coaster. It's expected to be a dark ride roller coaster hybrid, rumored to be opening around 2022. Think of it as an intense Marvel version of something like Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts over at Universal Studios. This roller coaster is set to be the longest roller coaster time-wise in Disney history, and some have hinted at it won't even be close to the second longest, which means we could have a really long ride we're dealing with here. There's a lot of rumors going on around this ride, but there's a couple of themes that always are in these rumors, and those themes are they're going to be utilizing multiple sets and screens and thrilling drops to keep guests entertained, which sounds a lot like the Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts over at Universal Studios.
I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by that.
Well, folks, that wraps it up for us here today at Merrilly EverAfter. We hope you enjoyed this video going around the globe and looking at these top 5 future Marvel attractions. If you agreed with us, let us know down in the comments. Also, let us know what other top 5 videos you'd like to see. If you've enjoyed this video, subscribe. We really would love it. Also, give us a thumbs up. It's because it's really awkward when my mom's the only one doing it. Thanks, Mom. Guys, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, my name's been Michael, and this has been Merrilly EverAfter. And if you didn't like this video, my name's been Daniel, and this has been River Rush. See you guys. Subscribe.